Hey, hey, good morning. Oh, I'm live. Nice. Hey, Steven. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, hey, Shadow. Yeah, you are the second today. Ay, 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 ay. You are getting slower. Just kidding. Okay, get something to eat. What I would like to do here, I have no idea. Um, yeah. This one should, let's say, redirect to uh, okay, got the new project. What if I do something like this? uh, if I accept this one, doesn't redirect. Okay, I think this should be. Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong place. Whoopsie. Hey, blinking lights. Good morning. Oh yeah, here. the redirect isn't working. And here comes Bezos. Here comes Bezos. He's getting all the 6 viewers money. Holy shit. I think he will be a billionaire soon. A trillionaire. Yeah, every day. Every day. Hey Johnny, good morning. Okay. What could be the problem? I'm way better than yesterday. I'm not that sleepy. But I didn't sleep more, so I guess I needed another day just to get back to normal. Oh, yeah, something like that. Oh, my voice is still, yeah, like this since I was ill, so I hope it stays like this or something similar. Because it's nice. Okay, so yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Okay, let's see now. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Traffic changed something. I need to handle this one. Oh. I downgraded my VPS from that one, and I'm using around 35% of resources of VPS. Yeah. Nice. I wasn't so productive so far. Someone is sick in my household, and so I gotta help them and do laundry and stuff. Yeah, that is normal. Yeah. Okay, so I need to figure out how did it changed in the version 3.1. Yeah, 3.1. Where are you? Hey Aisha from YouTube. I need to ask MySQL database how to change the MySQL database configuration. You are still here. Let me just check. Okay. Yeah. So here, if you are still here, Aisa from YouTube, you can set the custom MySQL configuration here, but also as the MySQL configuration is set to a persistent storage. Ooh, this looks bad. Oh, never mind. It's just a UI. So as it's saved here, not sure if it's there. Maybe it's in etc. Yeah, nevertheless, you can use the terminal also to change the config, but basically you can set here anything that you want to modify. Yeah. So there's a default configuration, and if you set something here, then it will be merged together with the default configuration. Hey Haze, I'm trying to make this work with traffic. The server error page in Docker image and for traffic. So now, yeah, it has a traffic, okay. Error pages middleware, okay. And this is not working like this. Hey, the Serban. Hey, Adam. Good morning. Oh. Only the HTTP and not HTTPS. Whoops. Can you just downgrade on Esther? Yes, if you don't change, so when you select the server, you select the storage as well, so how much SSD you get for your server, and when you upgrade, there is an option to not upgrade the storage itself. So basically you will stay, I don't know, let's say 40 gigabytes, but you get more CPU and more memory, and any time in the future where you decide, okay, this is too much, and you did not upgrade the storage itself, you can go back to a lower server, let's say. So that's why I always do something like this, that I choose the smallest server first, and then, okay, I install, configure it, anything like that. then okay, I choose the one that I would like to use from CPU and memory point of view, but I don't upgrade the storage. So anytime I could move freely between any of the tiers. But maybe I can also show it if you want. But yeah, that is simple. Yeah, like this. So let's say you choose this one. Has 40 gigabytes of SSD, and yeah, basically I can buy it. And then yeah, this option is on by default, so you can move freely between any of the CPU memory that you need, and you can also downgrade it to the lowest one anytime, because the storage will stay at 40 gigabytes. If it's not set, then you could see that the storage is increasing, and then if you move like to this to this one, then you cannot move this one back because the storage cannot be decreased. It makes sense because Hetzner and probably the hypervisor didn't know exactly that the exact usage of your file system, because the file system is not, so you don't use the disk itself, you use a file system on it, and to shrink the file system online it is pretty difficult, especially that okay, you could run out of space and then everything will crash and so on. So it is a very hard thing to do, so that's why it is done by or created like this. But this is good because you can move between servers. Okay, if the 40 gigabyte is not enough, then you can basically move to a server which has more gigabytes, but yeah, you cannot move back. But I use cheap as dedicated. Yeah, I'm unsure which one is better, to be honest. So for example, this 2 AMD 8 gigabytes of RAM for 12, that is something like this. Yeah, well, yeah, almost. This is 4 AMD. Okay, these are shared CPUs. These are not, these are dedicated. But yeah, I'm not sure which one is better, to be honest. What if you want to handle spikes in traffic? You use load balancer? Yes. Yeah, I cannot show that one, but because yeah, that's the Coolify cloud, the other one. This is just a playground. Yeah, if you resize to a bigger instance, you cannot really downscale. Yeah. What needs to be load balanced for me, especially, that those servers doesn't require big SSD, because I'm not using any storage. Basically, just the coolify images on the storage, and that's it. So yeah, but basically I have a load balancer that balances the HTTP requests. I think I have. Yeah, I have this. Yeah, it's kinda like this. Maybe a bit more, so maybe 60 around. Yeah, 60, 50, 60, I don't know. I don't know it because because let me just show you that one off screen. Yeah, I have no idea how much does it cost, because it's basically free for me for a few months now. Well, more than half year, I think. So I always get a zero invoice every month from Hetzner. And yeah, there's if everyone uses or I don't know what's the criteria. I think you need to spend 10 euros. Then I will get this one as well. So yeah, a bit too much, but yeah, thank you. So yeah, this is how it looks like basically. I have a load balancer for the HTTP requests, and I have two job servers with Laravel Horizon. And yeah, basically these two HTTP servers are not the smallest, but the one tier bigger. So let me just check it just to be sure. Yeah, I use 4 vCPUs and 8 gigabytes of RAM, ARM. So I'm using ARM servers everywhere. Yeah, this one. So these are the HTTP servers, and yeah, they can handle a lot of traffic basically. So I cannot. So they cannot handle DDoS, of course, but if some DDoS happens, then I just go and touch some grass and so on. So I think I had a command for that on stream. Hey GG dude, thanks for the follow. Oh, I don't have that one. Okay, then I should make one. I think I saved it in the highlights. Yeah, this one. Let's add the new command, DDoS. Yeah, like this. Yeah, one of my best tweets. Yeah, it's funny. So yeah, Heston has DDoS protection, of course, but as it's not 100% working all the time, let's say, so of course. But yeah, basically it prevents a lot of things. So I had a lot of DDoSes in the past months, but I only noticed it once. Well, noticed it, like, let's say that the users noticed it because coolify was down. But yeah, you cannot do anything about that. What I do usually is that it's not a good practice, but basically I turn off the load balancer, and after a few minutes it will they just don't do the DDoS anymore. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Shadow, exactly. Oh, and I also okay, I think yeah, I think it's posted. Yeah, so if you are not on Twitter, I just posted one thing that is, yeah, that blows my mind, and it all thanks to you, not just you watching, but everyone in the community. Hey Luis, good morning. So yeah, I do not like to brag. I really hate to brag, to be honest, but this milestone is too huge to not brag about, but to it deserves a spotlight, let's say. So yeah. Yeah. I will paste it here so you can watch the video as well. I thought you were selling programming socks. Not yet. But I have something. Let's say I have something in my mind. And I have everything for it. I just need an hour or two, and maybe we can sell programming socks as well soon. Yeah. So yeah, I just can't. So this okay, it's pre-talks and everything, but when I saw it, I didn't check it too often. So after I reached 2K per month, which is enough for my family to live happily, I just basically I won't focus on the revenue part. But yeah. On the weekend I checked that, okay, let's calculate a bit and how much, where am I, let's say, how much I'm making, and yeah, I realized that I made more than 10,000, which is insane. Hey Fedela, thanks for the subscription, thank you. Oh yeah, I usually don't brag, but this one is, yes, I never get this much money on at any time. So even when I was freelancing, that yeah. Yeah, especially that it's okay, I have a cloud solution that is paid, but still, I really like that my idea of giving people free and open source stuff eventually worked out from financial point of view, because there was some ups and downs, let's say more downs than ups, not just from revenue point of view but also fate point of view, let's say. So I felt a lot of times that okay, this won't work out. This won't work out. So maybe I have to go back to freelancing, 9 to 5 or something like that. Not because we didn't have money. Luckily, we had, because yeah, my wife also worked. So yeah. But yeah, it was hard. It was, yeah, more than 4 years. Okay, this 10K includes the cloud and the donations as well. So it's around 3 income streams. Wait, 3? Well, yeah, if we, yeah, 3. Well, kinda. I have another project that makes around 20, 30 bucks per month. Kinda revenue stream, I think. Or wait, I don't know. Let me just check. Oh no. I do not see how much. How much does it make? $25 per month. Nice. Hey, Makabu. Good evening. Hey, Kempafu. Thank you. Should have gone the AR Raptor route. Yeah, I could make a lot more money with that one. Definitely. Coolify images. Yeah, it's called images, not coolify. But yeah. I found something really funny today. Every single website using Scalar broke today. Scalar? You mean the language? Oh, that's Scala, not Scalar. Okay, my bad. Even the tailscale docs are bugged. Scala, the doc site. I have no idea what that is. We will see. Okay, I saw this one. Uses Netlify. Yeah, scale doc. Let's see that one.
Throwing flashbang.
Sorry. API doc.
Throwing flashbang.
I don't see any problem with it, but looks good, I think. Oh, the problem is that it's in light mode. I see. Okay. That looks a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. This is okay. I would like to check that one a bit later. Yeah. So yeah, this is mind-blowing, and yeah, thank you. Insane. Oof. I think the pricing page should clarify the server limits earlier. Instead of just saying 3 additional server under the price, maybe it would be clear to say something like 2 servers included, then 3 per additional servers. I know it's mentioned below, but it's easy to miss, and the initial impression is that only 1 server is included unless you upgrade. Ooh. Yeah, that page is yeah. Basically, I got so many opinions about this that how should I word this one, but it's hard to word in a way that everyone's understand it and know what is happening. So you would like to have something like 2 servers included, base price. So something. So something like this, you mean to, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Try to reboot. Hey, Salina. Thanks for the follow. Bezos! What are you doing? I just successfully hosted my sword kit on Coolify. I've only been using Coolify for my services with long local, but I'm happy to start moving my front end over. Yes, wow, nice. You know, yeah, it makes sense if it's cleaner. And yeah. Okay, let me just quickly modify it. Coolify is all the way. Soon all we need to manage your structure is Coolify. Whether you need Kubernetes cluster or simple deployment, all will be supported. Yeah, I hope one day. I hope one day. I don't have SWAT. I don't have SWAT extension here. Yeah, that one is enough, I think. Okay. No, not this. Yeah, here. I should say two servers included. Hello. Okay, yeah, like this. Let's see. Hey, I'm back from ads. Oh, we had ads. Yeah, Bezos was here. Bezos. Well, not with SWAT. Well, yeah, kind of SWAT, but I'm using Astro for the landing page. Not this one. Hello, where are you? Yeah, here I am. Two servers included. Okay, this is big. Okay. Yeah. Let's push it. And it will be updated soon. Do you like the style block? I think there should be a standard format and cover so that all of them are similar. Yeah, there should be a format. But yeah, first we need to add all the services here with just minimal things, so it doesn't need to be too long. Just it should work, because this section really help with the SEO part. People will find it Coolify even if they are, I don't know, searching for AppSmiths, upright or browserless or something like that. Wait, your paid version is good. Oh, yeah, Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Needs to be. Yeah. So this is the problem. What I talked about before. That it makes sense that 2 servers is included to pay it here as well. But yeah, it doesn't include 2 servers. You just could connect 2 servers. So it's a bit different, and it's hard to phrase it in a way that it's clear for everyone. So this is not good. Yeah, connect 2 servers. Up to, as you said, up to 2 servers connected for free. Yeah, but it's not free, so because it's $5. So coolify is hosted on your Hessner and you can connect 2 servers to it. Yes, the cloud works like that. So I'm hosting coolify in a highly available environment, so it's not just a single coolify, let's say. It's distributed and load balanced between several servers, and yeah, you can connect 2 servers for the base price. It's basically the same as if you self-host it. So of course, if you self-host it, you need at least a $5 server or something like that. But of course, you can connect more servers to it, not just 2. But yeah, I had to give some limitations, otherwise it will be blown up. Well, it is blown up because it's managing more than 1,000 servers now. So yeah, but yeah, still, you are basically on the same level, same thing if you use the cloud as if you self-host, because most people don't connect more than 2 servers to their coolify instance. So of course there are several people doing it, several companies doing it, but for most people 2 servers are enough, and that is already included in that $5, but you do not need to manage coolify itself, so it's kind of same as if you self-host. Oh, you have to provide service for yourself, but the $5 will handle them, then $3 the other server you want to connect. Yes. I want to ask, does coolify CPU and RAM usage scale with the amount of servers you connect to it? Yes. So the cloud version is a bit outdated, but we made a lot of improvements on the CPU and memory usage, because the SSH connections uses the most CPU, and yeah, it's not memory intensive but CPU intensive task to open SSH connections all the time, especially with 1,000 servers. But we made improvements on that part, and I'm really looking forward to update the cloud version as well to the latest version, so we will see that how it looks like. Because currently, let me just show you how it looks like. So this is, where are you? Yeah, so this is how the job server looks like. It has 16 CPUs, not just 1 server, but 2 servers. So it's 32 CPUs overall. And yeah, when the jobs the more than 2000 job starts every minute, then CPU usage go up a bit. And yeah. So this is not related to coolify itself, it's related how it is developed or what is using. As you know, it's using SSH for all the connections, because that is, yeah, we already talked about it, that is the simplest way. Yeah, this is the current one, this one. So this is the simplest way to do. We will have some additional things that will improve that part later on when we reintroduce Sentinel. So the CPU usage will go down, but basically I do not see any bottlenecks now. So of course, if there will be 10,000 servers connected to it, then it will be a different thing, of course. But when we reach 10,000 servers, we probably have this one as well, which will be costs way less from CPU usage. Yeah. I only have one server and I'm hosting everything on it to rip my VPS if any of my side projects ever blow up. One server is so servers are really good nowadays. They have a lot of improvements over the past years, and for example, this is one of my servers. It has 8 CPUs, so it could go up 8,000 times. 800%, sorry, not 1,000, 100. And I'm hosting this many things. Hey Katie. Hey Gapster. So these are services, applications, databases, basically everything that is related to my work. And it costs me $12 per month. And on the other hand, they generate a lot of traffic. So, for example, this one, or yeah, the docs as well. Well, it's not a full month because the docs was on Mintlify before, but yeah, it's 12. Well, euros. Sorry, not dollars. 12 euros. So $15 maybe. Yeah. Even the cloud has a lot of unique views, visitors. Yeah, and so it basically runs all the landing pages, mailing lists, databases, analytics. So this site runs on it as well, and a lot of things basically. And basically it generates me the money, let's say, and I'm okay, it's 12 euros, but I have a backup of it, and if something goes wrong, then I can basically recreate it in coolify in a few, I don't know, in an hour maybe. But there will be an interesting feature soon in coolify, which I really would like to do it for a long time, that will even simplify on reproducing the environment, the infrastructure for yourself. So basically the feature will be something like that if you have an application, that application's configuration could be saved in a JSON file or a YAML file, it doesn't matter the format, and you can send it to someone else, for example, or save it to your repository, and Coolify will aware that okay, this file exists if you import a repository or something like that, and then it will recreate all the configurations for you. So it's like a pre-configured configuration file or something like that. And the good part in that not just this, that it can be set or placed in your repository and then it will be read by Coolify, but also it could be set on your server. So where you deploy your application, it will save this file, and you can say that okay, Coolify is running on a $5 computer, a server, something like that, but you need a bigger server, you would like to migrate Coolify. And all you need to do is to install Coolify on the new server, connect this server where your applications are running, and it will know that, ooh, okay, there are these applications, these databases, so I will configure myself. So basically you can migrate not just between self-hosted and self-hosted, but between the self-hosted and production version, and yeah, everything will be much simpler, because you can say that okay, I'm using Coolify, I deployed some applications, blah blah blah. After I don't know, a few months, you say that okay, I don't need Coolify. Okay, your sites will be running, of course. We have no vendor lock-in or something like that, because we are just a server wrapper. And let's say after a year you decide okay, maybe I need Coolify, then you install it somewhere or use the cloud version or something like that, and Coolify will know that oh okay, these files, these configurations, these applications are already configured, so let me just import it, and you will be there where you were a few months ago or something like that. Hey Engine Dev, thanks for the follow. I missed some chats. You should say we handle everything related to Coolify while you can focus taking care of you. Yeah, the landing page could be improved. Oh wait, I didn't save this one. Let me just save it. So yeah, the landing page could be improved, because this is, I don't know, this looks like this for, I don't know, 6, or yeah, well, based on the, let's say the git blame, yeah, for 5 months now, around 5 months, it looks like this. I didn't modify anything. I only modified this one when I update the customers, and ooh, we almost there for have 1,000 customers, which is holy shit. Yeah. So yeah, there are definitely improvements here. I can use powerful sentences like you said, Serban. Yeah. But for now it just works. Why should I modify something that it just works? Try to test if using this library help the performance. Yeah, the problem is not with the PHP code, so not with Coolify, but with SSH. And yeah, not sure if it will help, because okay, it has a wrapper around SSH, but still it will be SSH in the end. It doesn't matter how you call it. Yeah, thank you, Reboot. I just did it. Did you use Prometheus or Grafana before? Yes, I used it before, or in my freelance jobs. When I started coding, I'm like, wait, I can just rent a server for a couple bucks a month. But if I did the same thing in Office, some shit, it would hundreds of months. Yeah, exactly. That is why we have What is the command? I don't remember. I'm on brain. Yeah, this one. That's why I have that site. Which I need to update with myself. So yeah, I will be on that site as well. I won't misunderstand. I won't misunderstand. I was on my code for a moment. Wait, I didn't want to misunderstand. Yeah, sorry about that. APH208, thanks for the follow. I have no traffic at the moment, so I will be fun to see if anything starts to have actual traffic. Yeah, that is always interesting time when you see that something is going up. Yeah, that feature is coming for the future. Well, I would like to make it as soon as possible, but yeah, I have lots of things to do now. Why I need to prioritize that one. But if you get DDoS, won't it scale up and cost a lot? No, Cherkin. We are talking about servers. So I pay, like for example, like I said, I pay 12 euros and that's it. If it has tons of usage, then I still pay 12 euros. One thing that could blow up, but it's rare it blow up because how my services are working or developed. So it has a 20 terabyte of traffic included in the price per month. But if you go above that, then of course you have to pay a few more dollars, but I don't know how much because I never ever get even close to 20 terabytes of traffic because I'm not serving images or something like that. So Blending Image is not open source. It is open source. Yeah, it is. Still has an issue. Oh, this one is fixed. This one is fixed. I can close this one. Okay, now it doesn't have an issue. And it has 5 stars. Wow. I think the cloud version will become even cooler when you add features to help secure remote servers, such as email security practice providing checks with reports. Yes, that will be added soon. So here in the server side probably, or maybe in the yeah, not sure, but maybe here there will be a view to check for updates or do automatic updates or schedule updates, and also check some security stuffs, like it will check your SSH configuration and it won't modify it, but it will be a manual effort or semi-automatic, let's say. So first it will check that okay, what is happening, what is configured and so on, and tell you that this one should not be like this. And yeah, is v4 stable for prod? Yes, it is engine dev, even though it's beta, but it's still ready for production. What service were you using to see your traffic on all your hosted apps? I use Plausible Analytics. If you ask for this. Sorry, what was the images website? It's called images.cooldots.io. It is just a side project, let's say. Yeah, it makes 25 bucks. Yeah. Trying out Super Maven right now and it's hella fast. Yeah, I also checked it. Yes, yesterday, I think, yeah. Have you seen this? Yes, I think I saw this. Yeah, I saw this. It looks like VC found this stuff, but yeah. But it looks pretty cool, yeah. Everything open source here, yeah, it's fixed. Yes, everything is open source. No, I don't have an update on the posties one. Yesterday I was so off after the stream. I could not work. I just made food for dinner, went to walk, and yeah, basically walked an hour or two. Because yeah, I'm not sure what was it, but I could not work. But I worked on at night. So after 8 p.m. when my kids were sleeping, I worked 4 hours. So yeah. Okay. Now that I'm talking for more than an hour now, maybe I should work on something, right? Makes sense. Oh yeah, if you are new to here, I shared the tweet on Twitter, which is yeah kind of insane. The insane milestone. Well, not today, but I shared it today because I was hesitant that if I should share it because yeah I don't like to brag or something like that. But yeah, I reached a huge milestone this month, and I even have another one. Well, it's not a milestone, but something that I'm proud of, which I will share this week, definitely, probably tomorrow, maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, this is insane. When I started, so if you check my profile and check the pinned one, this was wow, one year ago, and my income was $700-800 per month. I didn't have the cloud version, I think. Yeah, the cloud is available since October or November last year, I think. And yeah, this is so true. That yeah. Insane how many things you could do in a year if you do, and let's say if you shout about it on Twitter, because that is what I'm doing for 4 years now, that I'm building everything in public, as public as I could say. And yeah, insane. And this is also good for you as well, in a way, because if you were here on Friday, I said that I'm currently onboarding the first paid core maintainer for Coolify. So even more things coming soon. And I also have a few other sponsorships and some other cool application that will be probably developed for me, but others could use it as well. That will also help not just me but the community. This is still a secret, so yeah, insane. Okay, well, let's work. Clipped and Shardonix. dare you. So it's true that PH makes you get a Lambo. No, I never will. I never buy a Lambo. If I ever buy a Lambo, I probably give it to the first person on the street, but yeah, I don't want to have a Lambo. I have a how old? 21 years old Volvo, and I can go from point A to point B with my family. So yeah, I think 21. Wait, 2003. Yeah, 21 years old. And it works all the time. I can go from A to B and nothing else matters. Oh, and it's have a automatic transmission, which I really love. I'm not used to that, but I really love it. So that's all I need from a car, to have an automatic transmission, because that helps to focus on other things and not the clutch all the time. So I have to focus on the traffic and everything else. Because yeah, one less thing to focus on. Driving a 14 years old Volkswagen Golf too. I mean, there is no Bluetooth, but it has a minor problem for shitted. Yeah, mine neither has a Bluetooth. So I have just, I don't know how it's called, FM transmitter, I think. I plug in and wow, I have Bluetooth. But yeah. This is when I was born. Yeah, okay, first I need to delete the server that I created to show you how the scaling works on Versa. Oh my god. I meant Hetzner. Sorry. Let's move on, that nothing happened. Oh, the chosen one, thanks for the follow. Hey. Nothing happened here. No, Versa is not the enemy. Versa is good for a few things, but I don't say it's shit, because it simplified a lot of things for developers, so more people get familiar with development and deployment and hosting their own stuff. It's good. So I don't like the pricing and the serverless stuff, so I liked Versa when it was Docker based. But yeah, they switched to serverless because that is where the VC money is coming. So if you say to an investor that, ooh, I'm using Docker, they probably run away. Okay, so here I was testing something which I forgot. What was I testing exactly? Oh yeah, I know. So if I write like this, yeah, it won't be redirected, because I think traffic changed is how that is called. Yeah, this one, and I'm not sure how. How should I check it? Router probably. Or maybe there's a migration guide. Okay, these are not happening. Dynamic configuration changes. Okay. Without Versa, coolify probably won't exist in this way, I guess. Yeah, probably. Not sure, but yeah. Oh, I'm using Docker with AI. They will throw all the money at you. VC virtual container. How should I do this? This is so good that I can use coolify to modify some files on the server. It's so good, but I need to somehow solve this issue that the terminal is not the terminal size is not changed somehow, because I'm not sure why. It is just limited to this small box at the moment. Yeah, but that's it. That is another thing. Maybe first I need to define some debug stuffs. I'm not sure how. Okay, and now I have to know why it's not working. There's no error. There should be an error here. How can I add any debug logs to traffic? Logs level, yeah, this one. Thank you. Hey, the Dice Man. Thanks for the follow. Okay, I should see something. At least I hope. Oh, I'm on the wrong server. Whoopsie. Not this one. I would like to change it on... Oh, but wait, I cannot change it on localhost. And I was on the right server. Hey, good morning. Nice man. Yeah, I'm on the right server. I'm just not in the right logs. Okay. Okay. If I open this one. Hello. It sets up the redirection from this one, from anything, to this one. Then why it's not working? Hello. But it works on the previous version of traffic. Strange. Okay, I read here that something is changed with the regular expressions. Matches now uses go regex syntax. Go regex syntax. Yeah, but this one is go regex syntax. I think I saw some work on posters yesterday. It is being added. It will be. I had a small issues with it, which I do not want to work on while I'm streaming, because it is not so entertaining that I struggle a lot with something like that. But yeah, I will add it and probably tweet about it as well. So. Okay. Maybe I should Google it as well. He's using a different one. Hey! Thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. Maybe this one could work. We will see. Oh, this one is not needed. No. No. Oh. Creating middleware. Okay, combination received. Catch all. Proxy. Dialog. Oh, am I live? Hello. I think something was on my side. Are you here? Good one. Hello. Or maybe I don't know. I think I'm still live. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Are you here? Am I here? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I think it was something on my side. Yeah. Parser heard us. Yeah. Okay. But now, as I'm back, by the way, is there a way I can deploy one service with multiple instances of multiple threads and hold between them using coolify? Services. Well, you could deploy services without any database. So if they are stateless, yes. Hey, unemployed dev, thanks for the follow. I also have a way to connect to each other assembly library Redis and data in one server can connect to from that server. Yes, so if your service, probably an application, is stateless, then yes, you can deploy a database, Redis, something like that, in a central one server, and then you can use Coolify to deploy your application on several servers as well. So yeah, it is supported. How do I connect between them? You mean the database and your application? Yeah, and it is possible to scale and add multiple instances as needed. So yeah, you can use the database URL in your application to connect to it. Just you need to define. Well, it depends on your infrastructure, but you can use the internal domains as well. But if you are hosting your application or a database on a separate server, then you probably need another interface, not the internal one. So you probably need to use the public IP address, but that is not the securest thing to do. Don't we have a how to? Yeah. Oh yeah, this one is to be updated. Oh, it's already on my to-do list. So for example, with Hessner, it is pretty simple to do, because on Hessner you can make oh, maybe I can just draw it, or maybe I already have it somewhere. Yeah. Well, not exactly, but oops. How should I? I know. Whoa, that is small. Okay, I remove this one for now. Yes. I will talk about it in a moment. Oops. Just a moment. Yeah, there's another, okay. So this is how I usually make things. So yeah, this is how I usually make things. That okay, I have a load balancer that has a public IP address and an internal. This is simple to do with Hessner, because Hessner has a private network, but almost all server providers has such thing. And then I could have a full internal network, so these kind of servers doesn't need any public network. You could have, but if I have any public network, then I will have a firewall as well. Maybe I can draw that one here as well. Or maybe that just make things a bit complex. Yeah, it doesn't make sense if you only have an internal network. Yeah, let's say you have only internal network. So the load balancer has a public network and an internal network where it connects to your applications in a load balance. So you could have any number of servers, basically. So you could add another one here. And let's say that it's server N doesn't matter. And yeah, these servers could be connected to a database also in the internal network. So it's something like, for example, by default on Hessner is something like this, I think. Not sure in the subnet. Yeah. So they are all have an IP address of this subnet. Yeah, maybe 24, it doesn't matter. And you could say that, okay, it has a database URL environment variable that is PostgreSQL, I don't know, user, user password, at this is the port. I don't remember. Never mind. This looks bad. Never mind. It should not be 1 because 1 is the network. Yeah. So for example, you could set this database URL, or yeah, it depends on your application, but that is the default one for most things, most applications. You could set it here as an environment variable so it can connect to the database server, and everything else will be load balanced between your application servers. And this is the simplest way to do, for me at least, because now that your database is not exposed to the internet at all, it doesn't even need a public IP address. It could have, if you would like to manage it, then you add the firewall as well to the public IP address, to the public network. And yeah, basically everything else will be in a private network, an internal network. So you couldn't reach this one, you could only reach the load balancer's public network. And yes, Katie, the load balancers, especially the Hessner ones that I'm using, they have a Let's Encrypt integration. So if you manage your domains with Hessner, that is a requirement. Well, not a requirement, but if you manage your domains with Hessner, then they will be able to renew your certificates automatically. Otherwise, you need to upload the certificate every 3 months or every time when it expires. Yeah, maybe it can be done to Hessner API. Not sure. And yeah, so this is the simplest way to use, for example, a shared database in an internal network where your application could be accessed from outside world. Not sure if this is what you are looking for, Luis. How about if I need multiply instances of services on one resource inside the server and have coolify load balance internally using something like Docker Compose scale? So you would like to have several applications of the same application inside one server, and you would like to load balance between them. Yeah, that is also possible. There is a load balancing guide for traffic only at the moment. It probably could be done with Caddy as well. But yeah, you can basically use not just several servers, but yeah, this one, 2 containers in one server. So you could use okay, this is a typo, and we have Bezos here. Yeah, have you fixed that? That is just a typo. So you could set up the internal IP addresses, UIDs, and you can basically balance between several applications inside one server. with this. So yeah, there is a guide for it. This one needs to be fixed. Quickly fix it. Hey design head, thanks for the follow. Oops. Never mind. Oop, bit cool. Okay. Okay. Fix the typo. We'll be live in a minute. Any chance you could explain how to set up multi-tenancy for an app in your coolify server? You mean something like this, or what? What exactly? Having an issue setting up a front end up in a way that it can take any domains. Yeah, there is a traffic guide for that one. But you need to use a domain provider that is integrated inside traffic. For example, the most ones, so Cloudflare, Hetzner, I don't know, Namecheap, something like that. It's also possible to use it. So basically, you could redirect all subdomains. I think this is what you are looking for, to one application. So you have a front end where you just, let's say, accept all the subdomains, and it should go to your application, and your application handles what to show, basically. So if you are a blog hosting application, you have a blog hosting application, then someone creates a new blog, then it takes your username.domain.com, and it will be redirected to the same front end, let's say, but you see your blog. I think this is what you would like to achieve. Let's say, so the setup would be on the name provider, or would this be put on the proxy setup? It should be both. So you need to, so the problem with that is that if any of the domains are accessed that does not have a SSL certificate, and you would like to generate it in advance, so you could have a wildcard domain set, so wildcard SSL certificate set, that is also working. But if you do not want that, then this is the way for you. So basically it will where it is, this one, it will create a Fuse DNS challenge for the SSL certificates, and you will set that everything that is a subdomain of your domain should contact, for example, I'm using Hetzner in this example, should go through the Hetzner API, and it will generate an SSL certificate for you with DNS challenge. So by default it uses HTTP challenge, but that doesn't work in this case. So it will set up your DNS settings with Hetzner or with Cloudflare or with all the supported providers. I think there is a list here. There are a few. There are a few supported. And it will work. I tested this when I wrote this. It's working with traffic 2, but it should work with traffic 3 as well. But I'm not sure in that one, 100% sure, because I thought that this one is working as well with traffic 3, but it doesn't. So So yeah. Hey Peak. I'm going to check this dock out. You are the best. Oh. Yeah, so this one is working. Even read HTTPS. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is right. It's not working with HTTPS. Okay. This is a bug. This is definitely a bug. Hey, Karans. I'm running on coolify MSL and there are some external servers where all applications are running. I want to change server of coolify where coolify dashboard and core is running. Is there a way to do it, please? I want it to downtime if possible, really. Hey, Bitsnox, thanks for the follow. Hey. So, we want to change. Yeah, I thought no downtime. Yeah, I want to change the server of coolify. So you would like to migrate coolify to a new server, right? The best or the simplest way to do is to, well, so on the server where coolify is running, there is no services running or applications are running, just coolify, right? I think the best way then is to make a backup. Maybe there's a gist for that. So there is a migrate script that will get your coolify backup, make a backup of your coolify instance, and I think it also go through your volumes. Make a backup of your authorize key. So basically this script helps you in that for sure, but you can do it manually as well. It basically what it does is copies the volumes, copies the backup, and copies the SSH key from one server to the other. And with this script you can migrate your coolify instance. But you can also do it like insert a new coolify instance and just don't configure it. Then you can make a backup of your current coolify instance and restore it in the new one. So basically you need to move the database. And of course the SSH key won't work, so you need to copy or set the right SSH key for your local host, or for the local host server. But yeah, that script will help you in that for sure. I also talked about a new feature that will be a few hours ago, never mind, that will also help in this one. So I would like to have something like well, not sure what to draw about it, but I would like to have a config or no, coolify.json file or something like that will include not just your instance settings. Maybe that could be coolify instance JSON. So you could easily migrate from one server to the other. You can export and import this one, and it will have everything for you. But also to have a, I don't know, coolify.json for your applications, say resources. Where you can export and import your resources. So anytime you deploy an application, a service, database, anything, then you will have this coolify JSON as well on the server, but you can also download it and export it. And what you can do with it, that you can say that, okay, you connect your server where all these applications are deployed, and you connect it to another coolify instance and say that, okay, read this file, or just import this file, or it will read it from the server itself, and it will configure your resource. So it will be something like Netlify has it. I think it's Tom. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah. So basically, you have a general configuration file for coolify for your resources that will help you to easily move between coolify servers, or move from self-hosted to the cloud version of coolify, or move between self-hosted and self-hosted, of course, or just for backup. Let's say that you start using coolify, you use it for a few months, but then you decide to stop using it, and you will still have this coolify JSON where in some point in the future you say that I really need to use coolify again. Then you will install a new coolify instance and import these files. So yeah, this will be pretty good, this one for resources. This is also, but for this, first this one would be pretty good. But it's not so hard to do, because all the configuration are in the database. We just need a export button, or just a way that it automatically exports to the server and imports. So it's not a huge thing to do, but would be pretty nice. And it will help in a lot of cases. Like, for example, if you like to move from one server to the other, then this one would help a lot. It's kind of similar if you have a database backup, but yeah, way simpler. And the good thing in this one, you do it for the resources, you could have this file next to your repository or inside your repository, your application code. And if you import that Git repository, then it will detect that we have a coolify JSON. Then would you like to configure it as it says, as all the things that it required, and you hit yes, then it will be configured for you. So you could predefine that, okay, my application probably need I don't know, predefined config, like, okay, oops, like this. We need a, I don't know, database URL, environment variable. We need, I don't know, 2 CPUs. We need I don't know, the base directory configuration should be on slash, I don't know, static, let's say. So anything that you could configure inside your resource, every option could be here. Like, I don't know, what else, port exports, yeah. Port exposes needs to be this one, something like that, of course in a JSON format. And if you place it next to your application, then, and it's a public application of course, but yeah, it could be private as well, but makes sense for the public, then anyone who would like to use your application and import it inside coolify, then you just, coolify will configure everything for it, that it will just work. So if you import a repository, then you click on deploy and voila, it will work. Oh yeah, that one is a pretty good feature. Okay, I've been streaming for more than almost 2 hours. And I didn't do too much things. Because I'm just talking and talking and talking. I have no idea what to do now. What I was doing 2 hours ago. Good question. Very good question. Yeah. Database backups. So maybe how that is called, database backup status job. Okay, this one, no. Wow. Okay, we do not need this one. So I would like to have another event or notification, because that is a bit annoying now. Okay, you can set up subscribe to backup statuses, but you should also able to define if you would like to receive an email or a notification for successful backups also, or just for the failed ones. That's the thing with streaming, it's difficult to be productive by being entertaining. Well, I'm not sure if I'm entertaining, but it's just a Q&A every day, all day, so yeah, it's probably I could say some things that you could learn of, so yeah. If you have any questions, just let me know with DevOps or development or servers or coolify or I don't know. And yeah, I try to answer them. Okay. Yeah, entertaining could be that as well, that talking a lot on stream and interacting with the chat. Yeah, I like to interact with you, so so yeah, how should it be done? Backup successful, backup failed. Okay. Mhm. I've got another dashboard running on port 80 and I'm getting the port 80 is in use. You must stop the process using this port for coolify. Is there a way to get around this? Yeah, it's not for coolify, it's for the proxy you are starting. You could, the best way to do it, let's say, is to start the proxy, coolify's proxy, on a different port, and I don't know, yeah, it's another dashboard, as you say, so it's not a proxy. Yeah, that is harder. So usually some people use it like this, that for example they have a custom, I don't know, Nginx proxy on port 80 and for free, of course, and they install coolify. Let's say coolify running on port 8000 by default. But yeah, as you know, as you notice, that coolify installs coolify proxy and tries to be on port by default 80 and 443. But yeah, as you could see, Bitsnox, it could not be started because your kind of Nginx proxy, your dashboard is running on 80, port 80, and yeah, people use it in a way that they set the port to something else, like 8080 and something like this. No, okay. And they tell this Nginx proxy or whatever they are using that redirect my domains, I don't know, example.com, to port 8080 and 8443. I hope it makes sense. So basically they are using a double proxy for that. So the internet is, yeah, it's coming from here. Let's say it is the internet. Maybe it should be a cloud. Never mind. Okay, this looks dumb, but I hope hope it makes sense. Okay, maybe this is not good because it's not coolify. Your application. Yeah. yeah, so this is how a few users using coolify, not on the default port. So basically they have something running on port 80, which is usually a proxy, custom proxy, and they basically said that okay, redirect the domains to this coolify proxy, which does the redirect to your application. Just it needs to have different port. But if you have a dashboard here, so it's not a proxy or something like that, then not sure what you can do, because if that dashboard doesn't have some kind of reverse proxy configuration feature, something like that, then you probably cannot start coolify proxy, because okay, you could start in a different port, but this flow, this one, how can I draw it like this? Yeah, like this one should not be done in your case, because you cannot make it work like this, because it's not the default port, so you cannot use domains or anything like that. Yeah, so this is a good use case. It works. Lots of people using it like this. Yeah, not sure if it helps you. But if you have the port 80 here with a dashboard that doesn't have any reverse proxy configuration, and not sure what else you can do. I think you cannot do anything else, because that dashboard is using the port 80. You can do something like this, that if that dashboard is yeah, it should not be Docker based, but if it's Docker based, then it's simple. If it's not Docker based, then it's a bit more complex, but you can set a dynamic configuration inside coolify proxy to able to proxy. So basically you would say that in your case, this is the dashboard running on port 80. It will be, you need to remove that one, so the connection will be done to coolify proxy by default on port 80. And then you can, let's say that your application, your dashboard has you probably contacting it with IP address, but it could have a domain. So you just basically say that, okay, I move this to here. It should not run on port 80, but it should be proxied with coolify proxy. So you could have a domain set for it. It is hard to help, because I'm not sure what kind of dashboard is this, but you can move it behind the coolify proxy. So if you would like to access your dashboard with a URL, with a FQDN, with a domain, then coolify proxy could proxy it for you. Oh yeah. So yeah, this could work as well. But yeah, as I'm not familiar with your environment, I'm unsure. Hey, the master. I'm full stack web developer and my father has a factory. Recently, he asked me to develop a platform to control the line of the employees, so he could have some metrics like work done per hour and so on. I'm having an issue. I don't want to host a website in the web. I want to leave the laptop at the factory and connect with the local network. The problem is the factory network has like 4 routers and the private IP doesn't work between them. Do you have any idea how to solve this? So yeah, you have private networks, internal networks, and we have ads. So let me answer after the ads. Hey, human. Yeah, you just come for the ads. I will answer the question, the master, in a moment. In a moment. Yay! Bezos. Bezos is not here. We can talk freely. So, Factory A network has like 4 routers and the proprietary doesn't work between them. Now that is a tricky question. I used to be good with network, with internal networks, but yeah, I need to think about this one. I even I still have a Cisco certificate as well. I used to configure network devices. It was a long time ago. Wow, he must have. This is a tricky question because not sure what you can do locally. So if you could have each router could go to a switch, then you could have a connect to that switch your laptop or your server, I don't know. So it could be reachable through all the networks. That could be a potential solution, but yeah, it's really hard because I'm not sure what you are able to do at that factory. Not sure what you can modify. So yeah. Sorry that I could not come up with a better solution now or something like that, but yeah. Somehow you need to make sure that there is one place where you could reach all the private networks if it's required to run in all private networks or local networks. Yeah. When will coolify cloud be updated to latest version? Soon. I have the last PR, let's see, that needs to be merged and tested. Well, tested and merged, or tested and merged and tested. And after that I will migrate the cloud. I might just have to try around with the ports using Pelican dashboard. Pelican. I have no idea what is that. Yeah, it can be used behind reverse proxy. I'm not sure if you are using it without a reverse proxy. I guess you are. Oh yeah. Mini router should access a port of the machine and then you are boot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about it. Let's check that site. Oh, it's not working. Hahaha. Well, but you should check this one. This works for me. Do you see? It works. Something wrong on your side. Yeah. When will metrics be available? Soon. As soon as I update the cloud, then I will work on the metrics one, because I really would like to get it back running. So yeah, maybe I should focus on that one now. Well, I should focus on something, because I'm just talking here for more than 2 hours now. And I didn't do so many things. So yeah. Oh, woohoo. Yeah, I think this one. Oh, okay, that is there. Hey, Rajiv, Twitch. Are you from Twitch? Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Is there any way to export the metrics even in any format? I would really like a day or two metrics of all components of servers with timestamp, just one CPU and info ready. That is how the metrics works. So okay, it is not activated yet, so it's disabled for all servers, because yeah, it has a few bugs. But all the data are saved to the server itself in CSV format for now. Maybe it will be SQLite after that, after I fix the issues, but maybe I will stick with CSV because that is simple. And yeah, you can use Grafana, even Grafana or something like that, and use that file source to show it on a custom dashboard if you do not want to use the coolify integrated dashboard, metrics dashboard. So yeah, it is saved on the server, but you can reuse anywhere. Okay, let's see what else do I need. I think I do not need anything else, because all the things that's needed is fixed here. And we are ready. So disabled means current metrics is not being saved for now. It will be saved after enabling with next update. Not the next update, but yes, with an update it will be enabled. Well, not sure if it will be enabled, but it could be enabled. So now if you go to your server settings, this is what you get. The metrics are disabled, but if they are not disabled, there will be a button here to enable. So yeah, I think this would be disabled by default, because why should it collect data if you don't require it? But if you require it, then you can just go into it and enable it, so it will be all off by default. But yeah, not in the next version, but in the upcoming versions I will reactivate it. But first I need to fix it, and I will probably fix it on stream. It will be fun. Okay, This one is updated. Wow. Oh wait, I should rebuild this server first. I'm not sure what else should I check, because the main concern with this update is that it changes how the SSH keys are stored and a few SSH related stuffs. That's why I really need to think about what should I check exactly, because that should not cause any problems, because I tested in and out. But yeah, as there are more than almost 75,000 self-hosted instances running. So yeah, when I release the new version, most of them will be updated in the upcoming days. And yeah, that could, I hope it won't cause any issues, because code is simple. But yeah, still always hard to release big updates. But the good thing in it, that if your coolify instance fails for some reason, then one, I will fix it quickly. Two, your deployed applications will be running, so it doesn't affect your deployed applications at all, especially if you are deploying to a remote server. Then yeah, if you are deploying on the same server where coolify is running, they won't be affected, but still is the same server. Yeah. Is there another temporary tool that you know of which I can use to collect a few hours data? Some people are on my neck on this one. Grafana, for example, you can self-host it with well, Prometheus. I'm not sure if what the Grafana tells you to use. I think it Loki, maybe that one. Oh no, that's just whole logs. Yeah, not sure what is the default one for. What is the let's say Yeah, not sure what Grafana suggests you to use, but I think you can use any collectors like Prometheus or something like that you can set up in a few minutes, let's say. My internet is so bad today. Yeah, even my stream stuck for a bit. I think it's restarted once. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Prometheus, for example. Okay. Yes, I know. Okay, I know. Thank you. And I will install it with the nightly version. This one. I install. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I think I will release after this test. I will release a new version. Yeah, no problem. If I could help, I try to, but sometimes I can't. But if I can't, I will say that sorry, I can't help you. Please continue work on important stuff. Well, I'm online for more than 2 hours, and I didn't do too much because there was a lot of questions and chat. So, so yeah. But I have to realize that this is part of my job. That I should talk about it and answer questions and so on. So I'm not just here for developing, but I'm here for make it work, let's say. I saw you hit 10k MMR. Was this one sponsor or just a lot more people? Well, it built up eventually, so I wasn't checking that what is my MMR or something like that. So after I was ramen profitable, that is around $2,000-3,000. That is the line which is required for my family to live happily, let's say. And I do not need to think about money, let's say. Of course, it doesn't bring a Lambo, but yeah, I can focus on coolify. And after that point, I didn't even check, maybe once a month, 2 months. And yeah, I checked it on the weekend, and I was surprised. So it is not one sponsor. So that is the good thing. That is not one sponsor. It is all the sponsors that you can see here, and you can see here, and you can see here. Yeah, here somewhere. And also that you cannot see directly, but from the cloud. So this is not a net income. This is also, of course, needs to be taxed, but still, it is more than I ever earned. Way more than I ever earned. So, for example, let me just calculate my first income as an IT person. It was $423 per month. $400. That was my first income. So yeah, it is way more. Oh, thank you, Karanj. Thanks for the gifted sub. For DJ Shoppy, thank you very much. Oh, just as I see, this needs to be updated a bit. We have, yeah, not 40, but yeah, 70,000 plus we have how many? Let me just check. The inside traffic. Yeah, well, around 10,000 unique visitors on GitHub. Yeah, I need to update this one. Oops, never mind. So yeah, luckily I have three, kind of three, 4-ish income sources. So this is not one sponsor, and it's of course it fluctuates each month. So sometimes it's less. Well, most times it's less, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what else can I say. It's insane. So, especially that it is all free. What is these age so below? I thought I sent a gift to Andreas. I think you send it to yeah, you send it to DJ Choppy. You probably send it to a random person, I think. Not sure if you can send me a subscription, because I cannot subscribe on my own channel, I guess. Oh. I just saw that some of the chat has been restricted. Oh, because he has a new account. Stop restricting. Hey, Raiv. I just saw that your hi has been restricted because your account is new. Yeah, it's not even listed here. You can, because the stream always said T3 no matter what. Well, yeah. I still don't think that I deserve this much. Not just the revenue, but all the love, because I'm just tier 3. That is tier 3. That is the subscription that every streamer has on its own stream. So you know that you can have more tiers in the subscription. You get tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure if I really deserve this, because yeah, this is just a hey Raiv, now you can write. This is just a fun project for me. So yeah, it's hard because I never think about it as work. I think about it as fun, and that's how I started. That is what I was thinking when I started to work on it as a side project, that no matter what happens, if I don't make any money of it or something like that, it doesn't hype or anything like that, then in the end it will be fun for me. So it makes sense to do it, because fun is always fun. Yeah. So when someone sends a GIF here, it goes to a random person. If you choose a name from the chat or from the chat, you can send directly a sub if you click on the name. So, for example, if I choose you, I can give you a sub. But if you just go to, I don't know where, I think maybe it's not here in this view, but if you go to gift a sub, then it will be randomly selected. And the funny thing is that that person maybe is not here anymore, so she was just here for a few minutes, and but still active or something like that, she will get the subscription, which doesn't make sense, but yeah. So for example, we have 32 viewers now, but if someone gifts, don't do it. But if someone gives 100 subscription, that doesn't make sense because there is no 100 people in here. But still, it could be gifted because it will be some people who are already offline but was here in the stream, then they will get this subscription. Hey Prizis, thanks for the follow. And we will have ads soon. Holy shit. Of course you deserve it. You had a brilliant idea and built a great product. I also think of coolify as a fun project, so it is so fun. Yeah, but I still don't feel it. So that I know that it has a lot of bugs. I understand why, because it's pretty hard to generalize such things. But yeah, it doesn't have a very designy, cool UI. It doesn't have a very sophisticated, I don't know, code base or a landing page. Yeah, the landing page is basically there for more than, I don't know, 7 or 8 months. It looks like this. I only changed this part, and yeah, so it's hard because yeah, I don't feel it that I deserve it, but I know it helps a lot of people, and that is why I'm doing it. So to help people to let's say to be able to give people a chance to start learning self-hosting things, or just in general the servers, because if you start using Coolify, you probably, yeah, Coolify can do a lot of things, but you probably can't do anything with it, of course, but you probably will learn a few things here and there about how servers works, how infrastructure works, how networking works, like this one that I talked about, or how Cloudflare tunnels works. So that is why, for example, this stream is here to help people understand things. I'm not sure if I'm good at teaching things or talk about like things like this, but I will be also learning because I never did this before. So also I could practice English, which is also nice, because yeah, I'm not native English speaker, as you can hear from my pronunciations. And Bezos is here. Say hello to Bezos. Hello. Come take my money. Hey Prizis, thanks for the follow. Not sure if I said that. Yeah, execute that one, Bitsnox, and you will see that if something is using port 80 or not. Hi, Rajiv. Glad to talk to you. I have created an account to talk about Coolify. Oh, nice. I thought we viewers can send streamer some small amount, like little donation. Yeah, you could through subs, through subscriptions, but yeah, I could also set up some donations where you could send through PayPal. But I have another idea that will be probably could be made in a few weeks. That is a secret project that not I'm working on, but someone will probably work on for me, and it will be benefit you. Well, not just you, but the moderators, people who are helping on my Discord, and so on. So that is a secret project. you will be able to donate with it, let's say. I don't talk about too much about it because it's still secret. So yeah, I don't want to set up a PayPal for these donations, but I have a plan to also add the this one, so the GitHub sponsors and the Open Collective sponsors, webhooks to the stream. So every time someone donates here, it will be shown on the stream. That would be cool. And also with Open Collective, but that's a bit harder. So yeah, hey Adao Natalino, thanks for the follow. Your project is getting more and more popular. What's your cap in numbers of applications hosted? I don't measure that. So I measure only a few things, like how many self-hosted instances are installed, but I don't measure it like what are you using on these instances. And okay, it will be cool to have some kind of details. It will probably help me in a few cases, but I just don't want to collect any data, especially from that. For the cloud users, of course I could check that what kind of users, what kind of resources are they using. But yeah, so I'm unsure. And this is also a plus, as you can see, because you could install Coolify without getting into this number, let's say. So it could be fully do not track me, let's say. It could be installed like do not track me. It's a huge project. I do not think the UI is bad. We will fix all the bugs. Yeah. Hey, Karansh, sorry. Thanks for the subscription. Yeah. Is there a lamp for the do not track? Yes, there should be. It could be also activated here. Now I know the difference between gift and subscription. Yeah. Yeah, but if you like to test it or learn it, then next time ask it. So you don't need to spend money just to test it. But yeah, thanks for the gifts and the subscription as well. Okay, so yeah, this is the current version, where this is the problem. This is one of the problems that the next version will solve, that when you install Coolify, it generates you an SSH key for localhost. So for this one, to be able to reach the same server where Coolify is running on. And yeah, but we changed the format, so we have this SSH key twice. But if you install the next version, yeah, this will be, when I release, you do not need to set it like this. Then it will, yeah, migrate these SSH keys to a different kind of solution. And this is where I'm afraid, because yeah, the code is simple, it makes simple things, but still things could go wrong. But the worst thing could happen is that your localhost server won't be reachable. But yeah, you can easily fix it. So you can fix it anytime. You just need to set the private key here in Coolify and on the server. But yeah, I tested in a few edge cases and it worked all the time. So it should work when I release it, but still it's it's a bit exciting release, let's say. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Work stuff. By the way, my name is Karan Sharma. Ah, it's kind of internet alias. I'm from India. Ah, yeah. Dino dance. Nice. Sorry, I'm new to Coolify hosting. Previously, I've used Google Cloud serverless. We had on have to build while testing without no single real users. Can Coolify the load balancing if you deploy multiple versions of the same fast API in Docker and host it with Coolify, and that we let say VPS blah blah blah. How many users can handle? Well, if you're talking about APIs, so basically you are accessing your database through it, I guess. Because that's why API is used mostly. But yeah, it depends on your application. So it depends on your database queries mostly, and database, because querying is not the most CPU used or CPU resource use kind of thing, but the queries and how big is the data. And yeah, so basically that kind of server could handle a very lot of things. So I'm for the cloud user, for the Coolify cloud, which is handling more than 1,000 servers and had around, I don't know, so this one had 12,000 unique visitors, but this one had almost 70,000, more than 70,000 visitors. So that kind of server could handle a lot. But if you would like to load balance, then also with Coolify you can do it. Like for example, this is the main two ways that you usually load balance. Use a load balance. So I have a fly here. He's interested in my stream. Okay. So for example, let's use this one because this is what I like the most. Or maybe this one, but this is a bit more complex. But yeah, let's say use this one. With this one, you have a domain or an API access for that API. It doesn't matter. You have a load balancer. If you use Hetzner or lots of other hosting providers, there should be a hosted load balancer, or you could use Cloudflare load balancer as well. It doesn't matter. And then this is where the interesting part comes, that you could have any number of servers connected to Coolify, which has the same application or the same API in your case deployed. So it could be done through the dashboard of Coolify. Let's say, okay, this is, I can show it partly because I do not have anything configured like this. But you could say that this is your application. Let's say it's an API. Currently it's not an API, but you can imagine that. And you can set it to deploy to another server. So it's currently running on the same server where Coolify is running on, but you can set it to have on another server. So Coolify will be able to deploy to several servers. It could be 10, 1,000, I don't know. You could set the load balancer once to load balance between these servers, and basically that's it. So you set it in the servers menu, to deploy on several servers. You have a, as you said, you have a MongoDB Atlas as a central DB. That is nice. So you could set the environment variable to connect to that MongoDB Atlas from each application. So you can set it here as an environment variable, probably. And coolify will deploy to all the servers that you specified here. And if you have a load balancer before the servers, then you can scale infinitely. You do not even need that kind of big server. So you could start with 2 small ones, let's say, and check the usage. Or if the usage goes up, then you can create a new server with a bigger resources, or you upgrade these ones. It doesn't matter. And yeah, this solution is pretty simple and just works. Yeah, your application or your infrastructure should look like this in the end, kinda, that you are not hosting the database. So basically, okay, let's move it here. I have a lot of things here now. Oops. Okay. So this one, it is not needed. Until then, you can party. Let's say your MongoDB, like this. MongoDB Atlas, just too specific. And yeah, you can specify the internal network and external network. That could be work. So your infrastructure should look like this, and maybe I can add another thing. I can place it here. It could be your server, or let's say self-hosted / cloud version of coolify, it doesn't matter. And they will, let's say they will deploy, or coolify will deploy your applications from one central place. I hope it makes sense. Yeah. Not sure how well did I specify this, but okay. So this is how your infrastructure with coolify should look like. You are still here, Rajiv. Yeah, not sure what else are you interested in. So basically coolify could deploy your applications on several servers. You could connect from these applications to the MongoDB Atlas, and you all you need is a load balancer. You can specify that, okay, it should be accessible through an internal network, these applications, so the load balancer accesses only have access to these applications, and you have the external public network on the load balancer. This is just a 1 minute configuration if you use, for example, Hetzner or basically any or DigitalOcean or any server provider. And yeah, Yeah, no problem. Not sure if you interested in any deeper stuff or something like that, but yeah, your main question was that Coolify could handle the load balancing. Yeah. You can even deploy it with Coolify, or if you can say that, well, if you don't deploy it with Coolify, you deploy it manually on these servers. That could also work, but that is a big effort to do if you have more than 2-3 servers. So your Coolify could help in that, because it is able to deploy on several servers. And if you have a Git repository, you can have something like that. For example, that you could have another environment, or on the same server, it doesn't matter, or you have one server here that is a staging environment, let's say. So you deploy to the staging environment with Coolify on every commit, and it's basically all going through the same load balancer, just with another domain like a staging.coolify.io, and yeah, you deploy on each commit, or deploy on the, I don't know, staging branch from your repository, and you could test out things, and if everything is good, then you make a PR for the main branch, and the main branch will update these servers. So if you merge to main, then it will be deployed to each server. Otherwise, if you are using another, I don't know, the staging branch, then it will deploy to a staging server in the same infrastructure, let's say. So, or you can have a pull request deployments where each pull request has its own application deployment. So you could test each pull request. So there are several ways to configure with Coolify. But yeah, this is supported. Okay. So here was I. So now that I updated the server to the latest one, yeah, it should. Oh, just a moment. Okay, I'm here. So now, yeah, so these two ones, the old SSH keys, and this one is the new. It's same, so the content is the same, but the naming convention and how it's used and how the installer will recognize this is changed. So now if I do something like this, then we will see, I hope, yeah, it detects that Coolify is already installed, so it won't change. It won't change the SSH key, but yeah, this one is maybe not okay. Yeah, maybe it should be root. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I mean, it makes sense to have a root on there. Well, yeah, everything is root, so Yeah, okay, that should be root. Okay. Okay. I think I will end the stream now because I have to pick up my daughter a bit sooner. That was the phone was about. How that is called? Not sure. Never mind. So yeah, I usually stream for 4 hours every day. Well, I started a bit late today. We stream on YouTube. There are 2 people watching there. Oh yeah, I'm also streaming on YouTube and also streaming on Twitter or X, sorry. And I'm also streaming on Twitch and I'm also streaming on Algora. Okay, we have to wait a bit. Yeah, we have a Twitch scammer as well. Yay. Okay, come on. Yeah, we have Inception now. Great. So yeah, most major people watch Onyx. No. That number, if as you see, that 346, that is not correct. So this is not the concurrent viewers, let's say, but they are the people that saw my tweet about it. Yeah, not this one, but yeah, but this one basically, or maybe that's counted that if you see it here, or I don't know, but these are not the concurrent viewers. These are just the, I don't know, page views kind of thing. So it's similar like this one, total page views. It's a lot, but yeah, the unique visitors are not the same. And yeah, the current visitors. So yeah, that is a bit fake. But yeah, Twitch, I think Twitch is the largest one. I have 32 people here. Sometimes I had 50 sometimes. So yeah, yeah, I try to watch YouTube as well. I mean, the questions there. I think Odo already asked there a question, but yeah, it's the problem is that I cannot show the chat here officially, so it's against the terms of service. But yeah, this is only Twitch chat. I'm one of the 32. Yeah. Put a black square over it. Yeah, I have something like this. Ooh. Ooh. So I can see it if someone asks something, but yeah. The big streamers are also doing, so they are showing YouTube chat, but it's not that something that it's let's say if you do it then Twitch will ban you, but yeah, it's against their terms of service. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Yeah, I would like to stream for more, but I guess that is life. That is when you have children. Something could go wrong. So yeah, I will work on in the afternoon for sure, but not streaming. Okay. We should get to some. Oh, that would be mind-blowing. Even this 10k is mind-blowing as well. But yeah, as I said, I will work on to make coolify even cooler with this kind of revenue. So there will be another core maintainer, paid core maintainer soon. Who should we raid? Don't forget Discord bots. Yeah, I know. I have it on my to-do list. Yeah. Who should we raid? Should we raid Togglebit now? Or Dan, as always? I think we should raid now Togglebit. He was offline yesterday when I was raiding, so yeah. I've configured the source with Docker Compose to Exosport IDA, but it shows 404 page not found error. Do you know what could causing the 404 error? I think PongDV, if you expose the port, then it doesn't mean that it has a domain set. So you need to have a domain set with the right labels. For example, this one, maybe this one. Yeah, if you use Docker Compose, and we have ads. Now I have to wait the ads. Bezos, every cent, you're getting every cent. Now I have to wait until the ads is done. And I also merged this one today. Come on, Bezos. Bye bye, Bezos. Okay, so yeah, you need to set it like this. If you're using Docker Compose, you need to set domain here. Or if you expose the port 888, then yeah, it will make it. You will access it through the IP address and port. So, but I think that is not what you would like to achieve, I guess. So yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone who was here. It was a nice stream, even though I didn't work too much, but I have to acknowledge that this is also my work. I have to talk to people and not just coding every time, but help people. That is also a work. And it counts as a productive day. It should count. And this is a thing that I need to accept, let's say. That helping people, especially with coolify, or but not just with coolify, it is also a productive day if I do it. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone who was here, and yeah, see you tomorrow, same time. I'm the last one here, probably. Maybe that 27 viewers are just scam users. Not sure. But nevertheless, yeah. See you tomorrow, and have a nice day, have a nice evening, morning, as usual. And say hi to Tolbit. Bye!